Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot, and in today's video we're going to talk about what is an out-of-body experience. Okay guys, now you might know of someone who has had one of these, you might have had one of these, or if you're just curious to find out what this is about, stick around because I'm going to go over it. In this video we're going to talk about what does an out-of-body experience feels like, does anything happen physically, and we're gonna talk about much more. I don't want to dilly-dally too much here because I want, these videos might be long, so I'm trying to keep them short. So with all that being said, we're gonna jump right into this. And guys, this video, I'm gonna link the information in the description box below, my sources, the websites, the person's name in the article, and the date the article was posted. Okay, if you want to know more about this. Okay, I only pull extract from the articles what I feel is important for you guys to know and the most interesting things. Okay, anyway, all that being said, here we go. So what is an out-of-body experience, right? An out-of-body experience is often described as a feeling like you've left your physical body. There are many potential causes, including several medical conditions and experiences, okay? An out-of-body experience, also known as an OBE, is a sensation of your consciousness leaving your body. These episodes are often reported by people who've had a near-death experience, okay, guys? People typically experience their sense of, let me do this again. People typically experience their sense of self inside their physical body, okay? You most likely view the world around you from this vantage point, okay? So in other words, like you'll just separate from your body. This is what a lot of people talk about when they have near-death experiences, right? Especially like if you're in the hospital. I've seen a lot of documentary guys where people say that they've had a near-death experience and they actually separate from their body. They can actually, it's a sensation of being over their body, like maybe where the ceiling would be, and just looking down at their body, okay? Let's see. But, okay, during an out-of-body experience, you may feel as if you're outside yourself, looking at your body from another perspective, and that's just what I said, okay, guys? So, let's talk about what does an out-of-body experience feel like, right, guys? So, according to accounts from people who've experienced them, okay, as per the article, they generally involve, point number 1, a feeling of floating outside your body. Point number 2, an altered perception of the world. So an altered perception of the world, let me turn the page, such as looking down from a height. So like I just described, right? Especially in people with near-death experiences, you separate from your body. It's like you're in the ceiling or you're just over your body and you could look down and see your body, okay? Point number 4, feeling that you're looking down at yourself from above. It keeps coming back to this that I've already explained. And number 5, a sense that what's happening is very real, okay? Out-of-body experiences typically happen without warning and usually don't last very long, guys, okay? Just know that. If you have a neurological condition such as epilepsy, you may be more likely to experience out-of-body experiences, okay? They may also happen more frequently in people with epilepsy, okay? And this is per the article. But for many people, an out-of-body experience will happen very rarely, maybe only once in a lifetime, if at all, okay, guys? Sometimes, some estimate suggest around 5% of people have experienced the sensation associated with an out-of-body experience though some suggest this number may be higher, okay, guys? So does anything happen physically, right, guys, when you have an out-of-body experience? So article states, a recent 2022 review, right, tried to explore this, okay, this topic by evaluating a variety of studies and case reports, okay, evaluating consciousness, cognitive awareness, and recall in people who survived cardiac arrest. So they did a study, okay, and the article states, they noted that some people report experiencing a separation from their body during resuscitation, and some even reported an awareness of events they wouldn't have seen from their actual perspective, okay? In other words, leaving their body and seeing like the situation from another perspective, like a person who's being resuscitated, okay, somebody, and they said it's very prevalent in people going into cardiac arrest. So in the process of resuscitation, the person might have the out-of-body experience, and they actually can see themselves being worked on by the EMTs, or, you know, if you're in the hospital, by the medical staff, right, the doctors and nurses. You'll be able to see that if you're being resuscitated, okay, guys? So it says, in addition, one study included in the review noted that 2 participants reported having both visual and auditory experiences. In other words, these people, okay, the two participants in this study, they said, hey, well, we were able to experience not just sight, like seeing ourselves separating from our body and seeing our body from another perspective, but we were also able to hear every single word, every conversation that was being had in the process when I was being resuscitated, okay? So it says, so the participants reported having both visual and auditory experiences while in cardiac arrest, okay? Only one was well enough to follow up, but he gave an accurate, detailed description of what took place for about 3 minutes of his resuscitation from cardiac arrest. Still, there's no scientific evidence to support the idea that a person's consciousness can actually travel outside of the body. Me personally, I believe it can. But in the 3D world that we live in, everything has to be proven, right? You know, I've had out of body experiences, guys, but not in situations like this, like you know, like resuscitation or anything like that. I you know, astral travel, that's what they call it, astral projection, like you can travel outside your body. And I've done that many times. And so for me, I know it's possible, but again, in the world of science and you know, and like the medical world, they need concrete evidence, right? They need proof of things like this, okay? Anyway, so let's talk about vertical perception, okay? So I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's either vertical perception or vertical perception, but it's not spelled like vertical. Anyway, so this type of perception is controversial. It's a controversial concept. Why? Because it refers to the idea that you can leave your body during an out-of-body experience, allowing you to witness something that you may not have otherwise, okay? Some anecdotal reports of this phenomena exist, guys, okay, according to the article, with a few people even providing specific, accurate details about events that have happened during surgical procedures or while clinically dead, okay, guys? Many people use these stories as evidence to support the existence of life after death. So, guys, let's talk about what causes an out-of-body experience, okay? Article states, there are a number of circumstances and conditions that seem to make it more likely that people will have an out-of-body experience, okay, guys? These can cause one of 2 kinds. So they have 2 kinds of out-of-body experience, and I'm going to go over them right now. They have the spontaneous out-of-body experience, and then they have the induced out-of-body experience, okay? So let's talk first about spontaneous out-of-body experiences, okay? Article states, research has shown that people who experience induced as opposed to spontaneous out-of-body experiences are more likely to report of feeling the sensation of leaving their physical body prior to an out-of-body experience. So let's talk about the causes of a spontaneous out-of-body experience, okay? Number 1, a near-death experience, okay, an NDE. And I have a whole video, guys, on near-death experiences on my playlist of interesting non-tarot topics, okay? I have a whole playlist. This video will be a part of that playlist, but if you guys are more interested in what a near-death experience is, I get really deep into what that is, okay, and the causes and all of that. So you can go watch that video, and then if you want to come back here, that's fine, because they coincide in some way. Anyway, so number one, near-death experience, okay? Out-of-body experiences often accompany near-death experience and appear to be the product of disruptions in the brain during life-threatening situations, okay? According to the article, studies have found that survivors of cardiac arrest have frequently reported out-of-body experiences during CPR in which visual and auditory perception is experienced as separate from the body. Okay, number two, in causes of spontaneous out-of-body experience, sleep state. And this is what I'm telling you guys, when I astral travel, which is I literally like leave my body, it happens in my sleep state, my dream state. Okay, number two, sleep. The relationship between out-of-body experiences and sleep has been investigated by a number of scholars who found that out-of-body experiences are most often reported just before falling asleep, okay, resting or dozing, and just before waking up. It has also been associated with conditions such as sleep paralysis, okay, guys? So number three in the causes of spontaneous out-of-body experiences is medical and mental health condition, okay, guys? Article states there are a number of neurological and mental health conditions that have been associated with an increased likelihood of out-of-body experiences, such as, let me give you a few examples, guys. Sorry, guys, I had to pause the video. I don't know if you heard Daisy barking in the background a few minutes ago. I had to go check on what's going on with her. Anyway, guys, so let's get into the medical and mental health conditions, okay, that could bring on out-of-body experiences, okay? And they are migraines, epilepsy, brain injury, mood disorders, psychotic disorders, and dissociative disorders. Okay, guys? Now, we're going to talk about the induced out-of-body experience. Okay, guys? So, article states, people who experience induced out-of-body experiences are more likely to have the sensation of floating away from their body before the out-of-body experience. Okay, guys? So we're going to talk about the causes of an induced out-of-body experience. Okay, number one, chemicals. A number of drugs with hallucinogenic and dissociative properties, including ketamine, marijuana, heroin, mescaline, and LSD, have been linked to a higher prevalence of out-of-body experiences. Okay, guys? Out-of-body experiences have also been reported by people undergoing anesthesia. Okay, that's number one, chemicals. Number two, in the induced out-of-body experiences, one of the causes is number two, the body position. So, article states body position appears to play a role in out-of-body experiences, with most research suggesting that out-of-body experiences are most likely to happen, whether spontaneous or induced, in the supine or relaxed position. Rapid body position changes, such as a quick acceleration or deceleration, also seem to be more likely to induce out-of-body experiences, okay? Number three in the causes of an induced out-of-body experience is strong G-forces, okay? Article states, pilots and astronauts can experience out-of-body experiences when they encounter strong gravitational forces. This appears to be the result of blood partially draining from the brain and pooling in their lower body, which may lead to a loss of consciousness and possible out-of-body experience, okay? These forces can also lead to disorientation, which may be a factor, okay? Number four, in the causes of induced out-of-body experience, of course, the paranormal, okay? Article states, though not backed by research, some people believe that out-of-body experiences can occur when your soul or spirit leaves your body. And me personally, I 110% agree with number four, okay? So it says, one form is known as traveling clairvoyance. See, guys? This is what I'm talking about. So it says, which some mediums claims allow your soul to visit distant locations in order to gain information. Others believe that certain meditative practices can help you research a state of consciousness, okay? Can help you reach a state of consciousness that transcends the body and mind, leading to an out-of-body experience. Okay, guys? Some people also experiment with astral projection, and this is what I was talking to you about, guys. I astral travel, I astral project, okay? So some people also experiment with astral projection, which is a spiritual practice that involves making an intentional effort to send your consciousness from your body toward a spiritual plane or dimension. Okay? And I apologize if you hear the pages, flipping. I have to change the page. Okay. So guys, let's talk about when should you see a doctor in regards to out-of-body experiences, right? So article states, if you feel uneasy about having an out-of-body experience, even if you don't have any physical or psychological conditions, there's no harm in mentioning the experience to your doctor, okay? They may be able to help by ruling out serious conditions or offering some reassurance, okay, guys? Article states it's also a good idea to talk with a healthcare professional if you're having any sleep issues, including insomnia, or symptoms of sleep paralysis such as hallucinations. Okay, guys? Now, I'm going to talk to you about, recognizing an emergency when it comes to out-of-body experiences, okay? The article states to seek immediate help if you've had an out-of-body experience and are experiencing this in addition to that, okay? Here we go. Severe head pain, seizures, loss of consciousness, low mood or changes in your mood, flashing lights in your vision, and thoughts of taking your life. Okay, guys? So if you're having out-of-body experiences in addition to these points that I just mentioned, okay, they're recognizing this as an emergency, and you should seek, again, immediate help if you are experiencing an out-of-body experience and it's connected to also these points that I just mentioned. Okay, guys? So in closing, guys, out-of-body experiences are strange, but they're not at all uncommon. Okay, a lot of people have them. We just, it's just not like put out there for people. It's not an everyday thing that people say, oh, I had an out-of-body experience, but it's very common. Okay, if you have experienced an out-of-body experience, right, you probably don't have to be concerned. However, the article states if they occur frequently, you may not want to talk to your doctor or wait, let's do this again. Wait. So if your out-of-body experiences, this is per the article, if your out-of-body experiences, right, occur frequently, you may want to talk to your doctor or mental health professional. The article is stating that if it's happening way too much, guys, and it's connected to severe head pain, flashing lights in your vision, seizures, loss of consciousness, low mood or changes in your mood, and thoughts of taking your life, you need to see a healthcare professional. Okay, guys? It should not be happening this frequently and connected to these points I just mentioned. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop this video here. I don't want these videos to be too long. Guys, if you like what I do here, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I post a video, premiere video, or when I go live. And guys, please check out my playlist of non-tarot interesting topics, which you're going to see in the end screen of this video. You're going to be seeing that playlist. Check it out, guys. I've been working very hard on these videos for you guys. They're very interesting videos. And show love to the channel by going to watch my videos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next video. Until then, do know that I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful evening. Bye.